Hi there, math friends. Today we're starting with section 8.5, which is inequalities. We know these two inequalities from before, so let's just review that. Reading from left to right, we would read this symbol as less than. This symbol right here is greater than. Remember, the purpose of inequalities is to compare two numbers and tell us which is larger than the other. For example, we would say a baseball stadium is greater than the size of a house, or it's larger than the size of a house. We can think of those real-world concepts when we compare numbers and variables too here. Now we're going to have two new symbols also. We have this symbol that looks like this, and this one that looks like that. You'll notice they both have the little slash under them. That means or is equal to. So our first one means less than or equal to. Another term that you would hear for this one is at most. Our other symbol is greater than or equal to. We'll write that down too. And another term that you might hear for that is at least. I want us to think of the two ways to say both of these throughout. Our first example here is x is less than 4. I want us just to think of some numbers that would qualify for that. What are some numbers that are less than 4? Let's just think. Does 1 work? Yeah, 1 works for that. Does 2 work? Is 2 less than 4? Sure is. What about 3? 3 sure is less than 4. What about 4? Is 4 less than 4? Think about that really hard. 4 is not less than 4. 4 is 4. So 4 would not be a solution here. Is 5 less than 4? No, that wouldn't work either. Cross that one out. We can also go backwards with negative numbers. Any negative number would be less than 4, so that would work also. If we use negative 7, that is less than 4. If we use negative 4 is less than 4. Sometimes we might have some sort of equation in the inequality too. Here we have x plus 3 is greater than 10. Think of some numbers, we can do this mentally, that might work for this. How about, let's plug in 1 for x. Let's set x equal 1. So now we're going to have 1 plus 3. Is that greater than 10? 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is not greater than 10. So we know that 3 does not work here. Let's use a higher number. Let's use 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Is 9 greater than 10? No. So we know that our original number that we plugged in, 6, does not work. Let's try 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. And then you ask yourself, is 10 greater than 10? No. So what was that number that we plugged in again? That was 7. 7 does not work. What about 8? 8 plus 3 is 11. Is 11 greater than 10? Sure is. So the original number we plugged in, 8, will work. How about 9? 9 plus 3 is 12. Is 12 greater than 10? Sure is. So we're going to use 9. 9 will also work. We might start seeing a pattern here. It seems like everything that's bigger than 7, anything greater than 7, so 8, 9, and so on, will probably work. Let's keep this in mind for the future too. Right now I want us to look at a couple examples a little bit more in depth. You might be asked things like this. We have the equation, the inequality here, n minus 3 is less than or equal to, or is at most, 5. And then you're going to be asked to try different values. Try this for n equals 7, n equals 8, and n equals 9. We're going to substitute that in. This is a skill that we practiced a couple chapters ago. Let's put in 7. 7 minus 3, is that less than or equal to 5? 7 minus 3 is 4. Is 4 less than or equal to 5? It sure is, it's less than 5. So that one checks out. What about our next one? N equals 8. Let's plug in 8. 8 minus 3, is that less than or equal to 5? 8 minus 3 is 5. Is 5 less than or equal to 5? Because we have that little equal sign on the bottom. Yes, it is equal to 5. So 8 checks out also. Finally, n equals 9. 9 minus 3 is less than or equal to 5. Let's try that out. Is 6 less than or equal to 5? 6 isn't less than 5, and 6 sure isn't the same as 5. So n equals 9 does not work. Let's look at the second example also. Y plus 9 is greater than or equal to 13. Remember, instead of saying greater than or equal to, you might hear the term at least. Y plus 9 is at least 13. Let's try these right here. It says for y equals 2, y equals 3, and y equals 4. If we plug in y equals 2, we're going to have 2 plus 9 is greater than or equal to 13. And remember, we're just trying to figure out, is it? 2 plus 9 is 11. Is 11 greater than 13? No. Is 11 equal to 13? No. So y equals 2 will not work there. We're going to try y equals 3. 3 plus 9 is greater than or equal to 13. 3 plus 9 is 12. Is 12 greater than 13? No. Do the other check. Is 12 equal to 13? No, it isn't. 12 is not equal to 13. Our last number, y equals 4. 4 plus 9 is greater than or equal to 13. What's 4 plus 9? That's 13. Is 13 greater than 13? No. But is 13 equal to 13? Yes. So y equals 4 will satisfy this equation.